Alright, so this video today is going to be about positivity, productivity, and peace. I call this the 3 P's because this is what I live by, or what I've been living by over these past couple of months since I've been really diving into myself and just trying to better myself overall. So, let's talk about positivity first. So, positivity, it all starts with your mindset. You can't really just go from being, negative to just waking up one day and just, just really evolved into positivity and a positive mindset. You can't. It's going to take time. That's okay. That's what happened for me. But here's the thing. Try to do that more and more. If you're like a negative person or just not so positive, mindset-wise, start to change that. Really. There's so many things you could do to start to change that. Whenever you think something is bad, it's really not. That dog barking. Everything's for a purpose, right? Everything's for a purpose, a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. Whether, you know it or not, it's just people don't like to admit that because they can't fathom it. Because they haven't evolved themselves enough to realize. So, I know this because, everybody has connections to God, the creator of the universe, whatever you want to call the Most High you believe in, the Most High consciousness, whatever you want to, call it. So I know this because of God, the universe. So, basically, the universe, God, the creator, is in all of us. It's just that I realize it and some other people might not. So it's not their time yet. Everybody will get their time. Everybody will get a certain experience, whether it's in this life or the next, But I'm not going to go too deep into that. But, really just wake up. And, every day, like I said, is going to take time, and try to be more positive about certain things and try to see things different. And really just, you have to open your mind, though. You have to say, I'm not going to limit myself today, and really just go through the day trying to open your mind more and more. Do that every day for a while, and it really doesn't take all that long. It's not gonna take I guess it kind of depends on how much effort and energy you put into it, but for me, it happened in about 2 months, and you're always gonna grow, but when you start to see, you'll never be perfect is what I'm trying to say, but what I mean by me saying is it took me 2 months is when I was in a negative mindset, a more negative mindset to a more positive mindset, it took me, I would say, about 2 months, maybe a little less. But that was just because I went really, really deep and started questioning a lot. And that's another thing, you have to question. You have to do a whole bunch of stuff. But really just, go into what you think is more important than your average autopilot thoughts. Don't try to, overthink. That's okay. Try to go into a more overthinking state. Is this really benefiting me? Me believing this, am I really staying true to myself? And that's pretty much what it all comes down to. So, So wake up every day and tell yourself, I'm going to be more positive than I was yesterday. And you will do that over a month, and you'll if you put enough energy into it, you'll see changes. In 2 months, if you do it every day and you stay consistent with it, it's all about consistency. I stayed consistent with it. You will be there in probably 2 months like me. But it just all depends on the energy that you put in, because what you put in is what you get out. It all happens like that. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. So, just basically do that, and you'll be in a good spot, and you can evolve off. Once you get to that more positive mindset, you can still evolve. You can still evolve that mindset, of course, because you're never going to be perfect. You're never going to be the most high consciousness, because the universe, God, the creator is. So you might as well just let that belief go. All right, so now let's get into peace. These all pretty much work together: peace, productivity, and positivity. Because when you're positive and more at peace, you feel, you're more, how do you say, like, you're more like in a space to where you can let go and just kind of move on with the present. So, you're not stuck in the past in a negative mindset. So peace will help you if you meditate, if you just go out in nature, if you spend time alone and even just sit and think. It might be dark at first, but you have to kind of face that to come out on the other side, if that makes any sense. Like, you kind of just have to face your, instead of just ignoring, you gotta face them and then focus on coming out on the other side, So, find ways of peace, and not like, being on social media or playing video games like I used to do. Don't do that, because it stimulates you. It's different. Like, that doesn't work. It's better just to sit, think, face. Reflection is good, but don't get caught up in it. Just take it for what it is. Leave your ego out of it and just accept it. Move on. And then I would really, go into meditation and what's some other things? Meditation, going out in nature, sun gazing, just anything that really makes you realize that really nothing outside you matters. So, that's pretty much the key to peace. It's pretty simple. Peace is pretty simple. You just really go into yourself, face the old if you haven't already, and once you realize that's the old you, then move on and create that new positive mindset. Like I said, then you can go into a more peaceful mindset of, well, that's the past and I am not that, because you can constantly evolve once you go into a positive mindset. So yeah, meditation, going out in nature, and this is all once you've really just put your past behind you, faced it, put your past behind you, sun gazing, anything that really just makes you realize there's nothing outside of here, because with, you know, social media, things might calm you down. Things might, you know, there's a difference between peace and stimulation. Like TV, like sitting in front of the TV might bring you peace. Being on social media not peace, it might stimulate you. Like TV, watching TV, being on social media might stimulate you, but it's not bringing you true peace. So you have to realize that. You have to realize that. And if you meditate, meditation is key. Meditation really is key. I'm not that good at it. I'm like intermediate. I'm nothing special, but it really does help you. So that's the main thing. And being out in nature, because it's your mental clarity it will just skyrocket if you go out in nature more and more. Your mental just refreshes. It's so great. So I would say just nature and meditation. I mean, you know, you can do other stuff, but those are the main two things that really helped me, to be honest. So let's go into productivity now. So any desires, any goals you have, you know, you can accomplish, because see, this is where you have to get this. This is what I mean by it all kind of sync. All these things sync and kind of play upon each other. So being productive means you have to let go of the past. Like I said, get out of that negative mindset, get out of, you know, the past, and find that peace and find that positive mindset. With peace, with true peace, and being in the present and realizing nothing in the past, none of those negative thoughts matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't serve me. It is not for the better of me. That is like a millionaire, billionaire mindset right there. That will lead to you being more productive with whatever you want to accomplish. Not just talking about it, actually going out and doing stuff. Like, you know, it doesn't even have to be anything big. But, you know, anything's better than just sitting around not really doing anything. So, you know, it doesn't matter what your goals are, but actually finding that, you know, building on that new positive mindset and getting into a good, positive, you know, place within yourself will that'll naturally bring peace in itself. And, you know, you just, reflecting on the past won't do anything, but why I said you need to do it is because, you know, if you haven't worked on yourself at all, that is what you need to do first. I know I'm kind of all over the place. This is just stuff coming straight off my mind. But yeah, so you do need to reflect on the past and, you know, realize where you went wrong. If you haven't, you know, if you've just kind of been in this, you know, straight up negative state, if you haven't done any work on yourself, just do that first, and then you can just, after that, you can really start focusing on the present, the positive, finding inner peace and building upon your positive mindset, evolving and going even more into your inner self, your true self, your highest self, and that will build productivity for whatever you want, whether it's just working out, you know, building up your body better, building a business, like being more consistent with your business. And that's the thing. You can do all this with a negative mindset, but it's going to be so all over the place, and it's going to be so... It's not going to work. And all the things I'm telling you now will raise the chances like a lot more. Like a lot more. Because, you know, people can get maybe a little bit success, maybe just scraping over the line of success, but you know, if you really want to get there and be consistent with your success and what you do, whatever you do, and be successful in it, you know, finding a new positive mindset and building upon that to where it becomes your mindset, to where it actually becomes your mindset, like mine is now. Let's just say like 3 months ago, I don't know exactly what time it was, but 3 months ago, I was not in that. No, I was not truly in a more positive mindset. I wasn't. And now I am. And it will, you know, it will become your mindset. It will become your default. You just have to program it in. It's all about programming. And you can, and then on that positive mindset, when you find yourself maybe going back to your old ways a little bit, meditate, go out in nature, hit that refresh button, and you will be set free and realize nothing matters outside of my experience and what I'm trying to do. And, you know, what I'm trying to do for myself. Whatever it is. So, that was just a quick video. Well, not so quick if it's 17 minutes. But, you know, I get excited about this topic because it's like, you know, this has played a big part into the new me. And it's not even the new you or the new me. This is you. And, you know, it's just all about experience and evolving. That's all. I mean, you know, that's all it is. Everybody's gonna get their time. Everybody's here for a reason. That's why everybody has the same value. Everybody's here for a reason. Seriously. But yeah, so the 3 P's: peace, productivity, and positivity. Peace, positivity, a positive mindset, plus going and doing the inner work and creating peace for yourself and building upon your new mindset, your positive mindset, and you know, just you know, doing peaceful activities like meditation and going out in nature and sun gazing. Things that just hit that refresh button for you when you need it, even when you feel, you know, like you're barely slipping it. Go do it now. Go meditate, because, you know, you don't want to let it get too far. You go do it, and you'll create a productive, happy, fulfilling life that way. I know it. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.